case handler. Justice for the people, no one do it smarter. From New York to New Jersey gate, the same 55108. He been there in the courtroom, cool and wise. Seen him struggle in his client's eyes. When the system fight, he strategize. Turn the pressure into a legal prize. You slip, you fall, you crack, you cry. But the handler answer when you testify. He don't back down, no compromise. He raised the flag of truth up high. One choice, one case, handler. He's the man you call when the road get harder. 855-232-6108. Say 55 Adam 108. One choice, one case, handler. Just to put people knowing who is smarter. From New York to New Jersey gate, they say
man, that's actually a very catchy song, man. A very catchy one right here, and of course, a beautiful day. My name is David Squeeze Annakie of linkupradio.com. Make sure you download the app. Also, make sure you visit thecasehandler.com. With that said, what is this show all about? Well, it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, personal injury. That is, of course, where you get hurt in an accident and you need the best possible attorney to give you the best possible outcome. And that is the reason why we choose the case handler every single time. On the station, off the station, in the nation. Doesn't matter where you are, who you are, what you are. As long as you're in New Jersey and New York and you have an accident, you need this man, Adam Handler, the case handler. Adam, welcome to your show. How you doing? Not hearing him. Don't give me that, man. Don't give me that, man. Not getting his microphone. Is that me or is that you? Not getting Adam at all. I got his video, but I don't get his audio. So it's not me, man. If I got your video, I'm supposed to get your audio. So, yeah, no problem. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen,
all right.
Thank you so much, man. Because I know you give me that. You know that smile that white people do when you run into them, that beautiful smile, you know?
Yeah, I know exactly what that smile is like.
Yeah, that's the smile you gave me. I said, it's not me. You gave it a Donald Trump smile. It's not me.
That's right, the Donald Trump smile. That's right. Well, I don't have too much in common with Donald Trump, but I am a successful guy, and you know, no matter what, you can't take that away from him. I don't care what your opinion is of it. He is a successful guy, and he's done some incredible things. So, yeah, but we're not going to compare me to Donald Trump, but that's okay. That's like me. That's like me comparing you to Diddy. It's like, are we doing that today? Are we going down that road today, bud?
No, that's like you comparing me to Bobby.
I can't compare anybody to Bobby. Bobby is his own. Bobby's his own creature. That's right.
Oh, man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right into it. We got to talk accidents. All right. Adam is approaching $300 million in settlements, ladies and gentlemen. And some of you will be watching this in retrospect, but I'm extremely proud of what it is that he has commanded, he has done for the people. And that's the reason why every day we profess Adam on multiple platforms. On this one, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, on clips, on everything. And there he goes playing with the camera again, man. You know, he won't even, just this guy, man. So, Adam, I'll let you take it from here, man.
Well, thank you for the introduction. And just in case you're wondering, the reason why I'm in a suit today is because I had court. I was up in the Bronx on an automobile accident case, and I can't even begin to tell you how frustrating this one is, because we're up against a taxi company. I don't want to use the name of the insurance company, but there's two insurance companies that insure taxi cabs here in New York City, and they are just impossible to deal with. Like, literally, I feel like they're like operated by the devil himself. They're just not fair, and you have to push and push and push and push. And they, to their credit, they work the system. They work the court system, and the court system is a slow system. You know, most insurance companies, after a year or two, they're ready to talk settlement. These guys, you got to admire it. Actually, they'll wait years until they have to pay the money. Until they have to pay the money, they don't pay the money. So we were in court battling that out today, and the case will resolve. But it's just so damn annoying. But ladies and gentlemen, it's one of the things I do. I fight and I fight and I fight. A lot of lawyers either won't take a case with this insurance company because it's just too much of a pain in the ass, or number two, they'll convince the client to take the low ball settlement that's being offered just so they don't have to deal with it any longer. But I would never do that. I will never, ever, ever sell out a client because I want to be done with the case. I will fight as long as I need to, as hard as I need to make sure that you and your family get the maximum amount of money. And that is my pledge to you.
Absolutely. Once again, folks, you're here with yours truly, David Squeeze Annakie, and of course, Adam Handler. And I just want to say, man, it's great to have you. And now, what is the toughest case you have ever had when it comes to accidents, Adam, before we jump to any test?
You know what? I really have to think about that. I mean, they're all tough in a way because there's pressure, right? I put so much pressure on myself to do a good job for the family and the client. But there are cases where either a client gets into an accident and the police report is just like totally against my client, and there's some witnesses, and I have to really dig in and try to get evidence to the contrary, which I usually, thank God, do. But I would say, the cases against, the city of New York, cases against the MTA, New York City Transit, again, this taxi company I'm talking about, they're just such a pain in the neck to deal with that those cases just seem to be the most difficult, just the most grinding. But I'm going to think about that. I'm going to come up with a top 3 most difficult cases. And I will say that Freeport case, I know we talk about that case so much, but it's one of my proudest moments, that we were able to get the $100,000 from the cars and then another $3.3 million from the village of Freeport, because we were able to prove that the stop signs were inadequate. That was a hard case. That case was actually dismissed. The court threw the case out saying, no, the village of Freeport is not responsible for this accident. Those drivers are. We appealed it. We won. And we got the big settlements. That's definitely one of them. But there's a few more. I got to think about it.
All right. Once again, folks, if you're just joining us, my name is David Annakie here with Adam Handler on Link Up Radio. We're doing the Case Handler Show where we speak on personal injury. We have some testimonies that's coming up right here now, but just want to remind everybody to call that number that's on your screen. If you're watching, if you're listening, the phone number for the top personal injury attorney, in my opinion, in the nation is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Once again, 844-774-3529. But the preferred way to reach Adam or find out more about him and what it is that he has done with his team is to actually just Google him, or just go to ChatGPT or whatever LLM you use, or just look up the Case Handler, and it will all pop up right there on your screen, on your feed, everything about him. On Google, you'll find him with 5 stars. He's had well over 200
reviews. We got our 200th review the other day. Super psyched about that one. And like I said on the show on Friday, these are what we call organic reviews. You can hire these companies that for a fee. I can get you 50,000 followers and 1,000 Google reviews. It's all like
the past now. You know it, right, Adam?
What?
That's a thing of the past now.
Oh, you can't do that anymore?
You can do it, but AI will catch that so fast. So that's like, it does make sense you do it.
Well, I would never do it anyway. So I can tell you that every review is 100% authentic. Every testimonial is 100% authentic. It's all authentic. I love to share it with the world. My social media platform, it has two functions. Number one, to show people who I am, what I do, and how I do it, and to show the other side not to F with me. Because if you do, you are going to pay millions and millions and millions of dollars.
What's the F?
Freak.
Oh, okay. All right. No problem.
Don't freak with the Case Handler.
All right. So can we get word from your testimony there that you have on the screen right here as folks your number?
Yeah, this was Princess. This was an interview that we conducted when she got her settlement check. She was just so sweet. And I said, we record something for me? And she's like, absolutely. You've done so much for me. Check it out. And if I can't remember if this computer shares the audio. So if you can't hear, just let me know.
Oh, I'll let you know. All right.
Hello. Happy Cinco de Mayo. This is Adam Handler, the case handler, reporting to you live with Settlement Day Princess. That's the name we're using,
Yes.
Princess? Okay.
Yes.
Princess is her pet name. That's the name we're using. The good news for Princess is that she had an attorney that was able to settle her case within 5 months. The accident was 5 months ago. Today she's picking up her settlement check. And I know the answer to this, but I want her to tell you. Are you happy?
Yes, I am.
Why are you happy?
Because I've used you before in the past and you did great for me. And not only that, you communicate in detail everything that was going to take place and what I should do, like continue my physical therapy, make sure I go to my physical therapy, get all the answers that I need. And if I have any question, I will always reach out to you and you always get back to me. Between you and Sandra, always get back to me.
If you call, do I pick up?
If I call and you're not there, Sandra is always there to pick up.
If you
Sandra's,
text?
Yes, if I text you, you respond. And normally Sandra was like, oh, I'll let him call you right away. So, like 5 minutes within my call, you called me.
Have you recommended other people to my practice?
Yes, I've recommended
other people. Have your family members used my practice?
Yes.
Is there any other attorney out there that anybody should even consider using if they're ever in an accident?
No, I think they should call Adam Handler, the case manager, and sit and meet with him once they're comfortable, and they can go ahead and choose you.
You called me the case manager.
The case handler.
That's different. I mean, I am the case manager, but I'm also the
case handler.
Exactly.
Yes.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Do you know what that means, Cinco de Mayo?
Yes.
Okay. Do you really?
Yeah,
she knows. Cinco de Mayo, champagne, tequila for Princess, picking up the big settlement check. What does this say right here?
All you need is love and a good attorney.
You got both.
Good.
See you later.
Oh man, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, Adam Handler doing his thing, man. You're a different human being, man. You've got so many different personalities. It's unbelievable, man. But I've never seen a bad personality in you.
Thank you.
So I got to say much respect. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, that was a true success story of the case handler. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. You're going to find out that I give more digital connections than the phone number, more than anything else anymore. All right. Anyway, because guess what, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about digital. Adam, do you remember, before you go, do you remember when I was pushing digital and everybody pushed back? Do you remember?
Yes.
Everybody was pushing back. Squeeze don't know what he's talking about. It's just a phase. And here we are in AI. I'm about to announce the next phase that's coming up after AI. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning into the Case Handler Show. Remember, you can find this on Facebook, The Case Handler, David Squeeze Annakie, and multiple platforms. Want to say thanks to Ruchi. Want to say thanks to Brian. Want to say thanks to Christina. They've done such a wonderful job. They have been evolving. Adam did not believe that we were going to get back on board this year and be consistent and be persistent in having him on and giving him clips and giving him digital plateaus. There's so much that we're doing, and he has not even seen the tip of the iceberg with niche marketing agency provider.
All right, let's go.
So let's go. So with that said, Adam, we're going to wrap it up. Let's give out the phone number a few more times on the digital side of things. I'll drop the digital side since I gave out the number before. The digital side is very simple for me. Get on any platform that is connected to the internet, type in the case handler. It will all pop up. Adam, the number?
844-774-3529, 844-774-3529. That's the number for yours truly, Adam Handler, the case handler.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much, Adam, for being here with us. And ladies and gentlemen, keep it locked right here. Adam Handler and I will be back in the next hour again. I am David Squeeze Annakie right here on the ride home, and hopefully you'll stick and stay right here.
You get hurt, don't stress, call a handyman. Call him the $300 million man. Winning big cases all across the land. He's got heart, he's got fight, and he'll take your stand. You get one chance, one choice, better make the call, fam. One chance, one choice, one case, hand. He's the man you call when it get harder. 855-232-6108. That's 855-232-6108. One chance, one choice, one case, hand. Justice for the people, no one do.